I've spent the last week in Abu Dhabi at a conference about the Human Phenotype Project, where a bunch of scientists are trying to better understand how the human body works. It was held at MBZUAI, the world's first university entirely dedicated to AI research. On the way here, I read Dario Amode's recent essay, The Adolescence of Technology. It's a long overview of how AI could be misused, which I won't bore you with. What I took from it is that Dario believes there's a path towards machines matching or surpassing human intelligence if we build bigger data centers and feed models more data. I'm not so sure that will happen, and let me tell you why. Now, I'm not an expert in neuroscience, but I view human intelligence as a biological and social phenotype. Even if machines could copy our biology, it doesn't mean they will achieve the same results. Similarly, just exposing machines to descriptions of human social norms and values doesn't mean they will develop a conscience. Instead, I heard a better definition for intelligence while I was here, given by Professor Eric Zheng, who is MBZUAI's president. He argues that machine intelligence should focus on utility rather than copying human general intelligence. He explained how machines can evolve from having book intelligence, which represents the LLMs we have today. First, we need to give machines physical intelligence. Basically, we need to give them spatial and time awareness. Then we need to upgrade them with social intelligence. We need agents that can handle social interactions and collaboration. And finally, we need philosophical intelligence, which will enable scientific discovery. The easiest way to understand useful intelligence in practice is to look at the Kwisatz Haderach, the main character in Dune. He inherits all the knowledge of his ancestors and then uses it to mentally simulate all the outcomes possible for a given scenario and pick the best ones. Computers are very good at running complex simulations in parallel, while human brains are not. We often act on impulse. That ability to simulate outcomes at scale without hallucinations and then decide which is the best one is a much better definition of machine intelligence. All right, have a good week.